Hello everyone. This is Leon's Animation. Today, as a Japanese, I will introduce top 10 Japanese animations with interesting developments. This ranking is based on my personal opinion, so if you have any other opinions, please feel free to share them in the comments. Let's get started. The 10th place is A Place Further Than the Universe. Mari Tamaki is a second-year high school student who wants to make the most out of her youth, but is usually too afraid to do so. One day, she meets Shiraise Kobachizawa, a girl who has been saving up to travel to Antarctica, where her mother disappeared 3 years ago. Joined by two other girls, Hinata Miyake and Yuzuki Shiraishi, they join an expedition headed towards the Antarctic. It is heartwarming to see the girls grow up with the goal of going to the South Pole. In episode 12, in particular, Shiraise, whose mother was a member of the Antarctic research expedition but has since disappeared, is carefully portrayed as she grows as a person, making the story a touching one for everyone. The 9th place is Guilty Crown. In the year 2029, Japan faces chaos due to the apocalypse virus after an impact event called the Lost Christmas Incident. Seeking aid, Japan calls upon the GHQ, a UN organization, which manages to contain the outbreak but at the cost of Japan's independence. 10 years later, the Funeral Parlor, a resistance group, emerges to liberate Japan from GHQ's control. Shuema, a high school student with a detached perspective on life, admires the enigmatic singer, Inori Yuzuriha. One day, Shu encounters Inori, who is both wounded and a member of the Tsuchiya resistance. Inori has stolen the Void Genome, a top-secret GHQ weapon, and grants Shu the ability of the king. With the leader of the Funeral Parlor, Gaite Satsugami, Shu becomes a central figure in the struggle to free Japan from oppression. The 8th place is Sword Art Online. In 2022 AD, the world's first framework Sword Art Online, SAO, was officially launched after a beta test by 1,000 users, and approximately 10,000 users were enjoying the complete virtual space. However, the game master and developer, the genius quantum physicist Akihiko Kayaba, appeared in front of the players and announced that voluntary logout was impossible, that the only way to escape was to defeat and clear the boss of the top 100th layer of the stage, Floating Castle Aincrad, and that if they died, players in the real world themselves will really die. One of the players, a young boy named Kirito, decides to fight to survive this hopelessly insane death game and sets off from the City of Beginnings. However, this death game, later dubbed the SAO Incident, was only the beginning of various incidents surrounding the virtual world. Not only is the story interesting, but the action scenes are great. The 7th place is Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden is set in a post-war era where the protagonist, Violet, is an auto-memories doll, a letter-writing machine. Invented as a prototype for the typewriter by Professor Orlando for his blind wife, these dolls now write for others in a society where few can read and write well after the war. Struggling to understand the meaning of I love you, words once spoken to her by Gilbert Bougainvillea, who cared for her, Violet embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Through her writing assignments for people from diverse backgrounds, she learns about love, loss, and the intricacies of human emotions. The anime beautifully unfolds Violet's quest to comprehend the depth and significance of various emotional words, touching the hearts of both her clients and the viewers with heartfelt stories of empathy, growth, and connection. It is also praised as the most beautifully drawn anime and is an inspiring masterpiece. The 6th place is Inuyashiki. Inuyashiki follows the story of Ichiro, an elderly man with a lonely life, whose body is replaced by a powerful mechanical one after an extraterrestrial explosion. Using his newfound abilities, he becomes a hero, healing the sick and fighting crime. On the other hand, Hiro, a teenager also affected by the explosion, turns into a sadistic psychopath, using his powers to murder innocent people for pleasure. As Inuyashiki dedicates himself to doing good, Hiro becomes the country's most wanted criminal. The series explores the contrasting paths of these two individuals, once connected by a bizarre event, as their destinies lead them towards an inevitable and intense clash. Amidst themes of morality, power, and humanity, the anime delves into the complexities of human nature and the choices that shape one's identity. The main character's sense of justice is inspiring in this work. The fifth place is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is set in an alternate reality where ghouls, disguised as humans, must consume human flesh to survive. They possess enhanced strength, regenerative abilities, and wield Kugun, special predatory organs used as weapons. Ken Kaneki, a student, becomes a half-ghoul after a life-threatening encounter with Rise Kamishiro, a ghoul. He must now grapple with his new identity and hunger for human flesh. The ghouls of Antiku support him, helping him navigate both the ghoul society and his human relationships, particularly with his human best friend, Hideyoshi Nagachika. Amidst daily struggles, Kaneki learns about the complexities of being a half-ghoul and the blurred lines between humanity and monstrosity. The series explores themes of identity, coexistence, and the constant battle within Kaneki as he seeks his place in this secret world. The setting is interesting, and the battle is amazing. The fourth place is The Promised Neverland. At Gracefield, GF, House, an orphanage where orphans gather and they live happily under the care of Isabella, is affectionately called Mama. Orphans were taught here. Children who were placed as babies were raised through special studies and tests and sent to foster families between the ages of 6 and 12. Emma, the main character and physically gifted, and Norman and Ray, the most intelligent and resourceful children ever in GF. They were trusted by the other children and looked up to by Mama. They were never taught much about the world outside the GF, but one thing led to another, and they learned what the real outside world was like. If you watch the first episode, you will definitely be interested in this anime. The third place is Ashi no Ko. Goro, an idol geek and obstetrician, is deeply influenced by his deceased patient, Serena, a young girl who wanted to become an idol. When his favorite idol, Ai Hoshino, appears at his doorstep, pregnant with twins, he becomes her secret doctor and supports her throughout her journey. Tragically, Goro is killed by Ai's stalker on the day of her delivery. Miraculously, he is reborn as Ai's child, Hoshino Aquamarine, Aqua, alongside his twin sister Ruby Hoshino, Ruby, retaining their pre-reincarnation memories. The twins grow up under Ai's guidance, supporting her idol career while hiding her motherhood. As Ai's popularity soars and she prepares to perform at the Tokyo Dome, unforeseen events unfold, leading to a surprising turn of events in this unique and gripping story. Anyway, please watch it once, because the impact of the first episode is amazing. The second place is Death Note. In Tokyo, disaffected high school student Light Yagami discovers the powerful Death Note, a black notebook that can kill anyone whose name and face he knows. Embracing the dark potential, Light begins eliminating criminals worldwide as the mysterious killer, Kira. As criminals die in inexplicable accidents, the global media dubs the mastermind Kira. Interpol seeks the help of the enigmatic detective L to catch the elusive killer. Light realizes that L intends to arrest him. Light vows to kill him. The story revolves around the intense battle of wits between Light and L as the world becomes embroiled in the hunt for the enigmatic killer, Kira. With lots of foreshadowing, this is an anime that can be enjoyed no matter how many times you watch it. The first place is Attack on Titan. In Attack on Titan, humanity faces extinction when colossal humanoid beings known as Titans suddenly appear. For a century, survivors have lived within 3 walls: Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Sina. Eren Yeager, living in Shiganshina district, dreams of exploring the world beyond the walls as part of the Survey Corps. Despite objections from his mother, Carla, and friend Mikasa, Eren shares his aspirations with childhood friend Armin. In the year 845, when Eren is 10, the colossal Titan breaches the Shiganshina Ward Gate, allowing Titans to invade. This tragic event leads Eren to witness the destruction of his hometown, setting him on a path of revenge against the Titans and a determination to join the Survey Corps to protect humanity. The unraveling of the giants and the progress of mankind are carefully depicted, and the story is one surprise after another, and you can't take your eyes off of it. Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a high rating, and comments. See you again in the next video.